Hello, everybody. My name is Carol Ubertasio, and I'm coming to you live today from my kitchen in North Carolina. I am this 65-year-old woman who's lost over 200 pounds of fat. I did it by following a dirty, lazy, low-carb lifestyle. I now do low-carb, high-protein. I drink 100 ounces of water a day. I drink 2 ketones daily. I make high-protein foods, and I come on and I share all the tips and tricks that I have learned on my journey with all of you. So today, I am on what I call an iFast. It is a 5-day intermittent fasting program, which we will accelerate our fat loss for 5 days. On this program, we are able to have, it is suggested, to eat a high protein lunch. So I am getting ready to share with you how I make a high protein lunch and how I overcame something that I'm not too fond of. And that is what's in my hand right now. It is cottage cheese. I started eating cottage cheese because of the high protein value to it. But these little curds, I can't do them, okay? So I have my food processor right here. Why? Because I take my entire container and I blend it. This also helps me when I want to eat something with cottage cheese. It's already blended and I can't use the excuse, oh, now I have to pull out the food processor. As soon as I get it, I come home and pop it in the food processor so it's always ready. So if you are watching me live, you're going to see this rectangle box right here in the corner. Do me a favor and drop me a 1 in the comments. This way I know you're there. If that red box is not there, that's okay. That means you caught me on the replay. Just put shucks, I missed you. And if you're brand spanking new and you've never watched me before, put new so I can welcome you to my page. I share tips and tricks, recipes, things that have worked for me on my fat loss journey, and I share that with all of you. Why? Because I've been on a fat loss journey my entire life, and I finally found something that works for me. And I'm going to share it from the mountaintops. It's been a while since I've used this. Not on. There we go. It's going to make a little noise, but we're going to blend this up. I like it nice and smooth. It will make it like a sour cream consistency, and then I can tolerate it. If it's all lumpy and bumpy, Carol can't do it. So if you are someone who's like me, who does not like those lumps and bumps, do me a favor and drop me some thumbs up in the comments below. Let me know I'm not alone. This is a quick and easy lunch once your cottage cheese is already blended. If you don't have an issue with the curds in your cottage cheese, eliminate this step. You don't need to do this. I have an issue. So I know my idiosyncrasies, and I found a way to work around that. Right? I like it, have it ready. Now I'm going to pour it back into the container so I know whenever there's cottage cheese in my refrigerator, it's always blended and ready to go. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to put together my dip for my lunch. I'm going to use an entire cup of cottage cheese, and this is going to be 28 grams of protein for my lunch, just with the cottage cheese alone. Get this off of here. We are just going to scoop out 1 cup of this. I want to do it so I don't waste it all, right? Don't want to stick to the blade here. But I'm just going to scoop out what I need. Clean this blade off. And I'm not at the point where I can take this cottage cheese And look, my finger, Carol hasn't gotten there yet. It's a work in progress. But I do like it when I cook with it and blend it up, okay? So we're just gonna scoop out 1 cup and we'll do the rest later. And I'm gonna put it right back in this container, okay? I'm hungry today, so this is gonna be a very good lunch. Because did you know that when you're hungry, the thing you should reach for is something that is high in protein? Awesome, that sounds good. So always go for a protein snack, a protein dip, something, because that's what's gonna help you feel satiated, is the protein. Okay, so we got all that out of there. I'm going to add to this a teaspoon of my taco seasoning. This taco seasoning recipe is in the Beehive. So if you were in the Beehive, just go in and type in taco seasoning. If you were not in the Beehive, put Beehive in the comments and I can get you added. It's a free recipe group. All you have to do is send me a friend request and I can get you in there. This recipe is in there with a little deviation. I'm going to tell you what that's all about. I have red hot sauce. I'm not a hot and spicy person, but I find just a splash of this is enough. And what I mean by a splash is a half a teaspoon. The recipe calls for like 2 tablespoons. Carol can't do that. But a half a teaspoon is perfect. And then I'm just going to blend this all up. You can put salsa in here if you'd like. You can omit the hot sauce. Again, I put just a little bit in there because it seems to make a difference. And this is the mild one too, so. So this right here, we are at 28 grams of protein. This is a very high protein lunch. And you can eat this whole container. You can split it up in half. I'm giving you the calorie content for the entire container, okay? Then I have some ground beef that is already seasoned with taco seasoning. That was left over from last week for Taco Day. So I'm just going to add this. I'm going to put a whole cup in, and a whole cup of this is 20 grams per half cup. So now we're at 40. So now we're at 75 grams just for our meat and our cheese, guys. Did I get that right? 25? No. I'm wrong. 28 and 40. We're at the 48. I'm going to put a cup in here. Probably this whole container, but we'll see. So I went to the doctor this morning and I got good news. My heart is doing wonderfully. I have a recorder in my chest that records my heartbeat all the time. And I did very well for the last month, so last 6 months. So he was pleased with that. No change to my regimen. And see him in 6 months. Okay, and we're going to blend this in now. You can make this with chicken. You can make it with whatever meat you want. If you don't want meat, then keep the meat out. The high protein and taco seasoning is fine. The meat just adds more protein to it. Okay? The other thing I'm going to add now, I found this cheese in Target yesterday. Have you seen this one? It's called the 4-State Cheddar. I've never seen it before. It is shredded Wisconsin Sharp, New York Sharp, California Mild, and Vermont Sharp. I've never seen 4-State Cheddar in my life. Today's a day of a lot of firsts. The cottage cheese that I use is Good Culture. That's the one when I was researching which cottage cheese to get. People like this the best, and I went with it, and I've stuck with it. I have to be honest, I've never tried another brand. So I get this at Target. Target or my Harris Teeter has it. My Walmart does not sell it. My Costco doesn't sell it. We're adding in a 1/4 cup of the cheese. Gonna cover the top. And we're gonna put it in the oven. We're just melting it and heating up the beef. If the beef was cooked fresh, then it would already be hot, and we're just gonna melt the cheese. But I'm just gonna pop this in the oven for a few minutes. And I forgot to turn my oven on. So I'll just sit and chat with you while that's cooking. I never heated the oven. Sorry about that. Okay, so what am I going to eat them with? I bought these Wild protein chips. These are the salt and vinegar. They're so good. These are individual packages. And again, each package is another 13 grams of protein. So see what I mean? A high protein snack. This is great. And I buy this because I'll be honest, when I buy the big bag, I kind of eat more than I'm supposed to in a serving. So these are individual bags, I believe. Yes, 4 individual bags. I get to eat the entire bag, and when it's gone, it's gone. So these are 210 calories. There are 13 grams of protein in the bag. There are 7 net carbs in the bag. That's it. That's it. Howdy in California. That's on my bucket list. I've never been there. So I'm going to eat my dip with my Wild chips. I'm going to clean up this mess because, you know, Carol doesn't like to keep a mess. Got to make some tacos. I'll finish this up tonight because we are doing Taco Tuesday tonight. So it's going to be a taco kind of day for Carol. That's okay. That's okay. It's a little different. These are both different dishes, so I'm good with that. We're going to get our cottage cheese. Our cottage cheese. There we go. We're going to put this back in the container. This food process, you can do this in a blender. You can do it in a bullet. I find that my bullet didn't do it as good and that the food processor works the best for me anyway. And this is a Ninja food processor. Ninja, if you're watching, you need to sponsor me. I show a lot of your products. My blunt bullet is a Ninja. My toaster oven is a Ninja. My ice cream maker is a Ninja. I'm a Ninja girl. So now my cottage cheese is ready for the next time I need it. Yes, it's a mess right now, but it's one and done. If I picked up 2 containers of cottage cheese, I would have blended both of them now. I always keep them blended. Oh, those are perfect, Betty, the carb balance and making your own chips. Have you seen the 0 ones? The little ones, the street ones are 0. So I like them for the chips too and put some sea salt on them. So good, the Himalayan salt. So I stopped at the store today. That's where I got the cottage cheese, and I got my chips. Get ready for vacation, guys. I got my sunblock. I got 30. And I got 15. And I picked up this little handy dandy thing. It's a universal crossbody foam strap. So, you know me, I have to have my phone out the whole time because that's what happens when you're a content creator, right? But this is, it attaches to my phone, and then it's like a lanyard for my phone. And of course, I got it in the pink. I got this at TJ Maxx. This is one thing I did not get in my TikTok shop. I've actually requested them, and I've been denied. They don't improve everything. Ouch. Skylar actually suggested this for me because I'm constantly putting down my phone and not picking it back up. We went out the other day. She's like, Ma, you need something for your phone. You're going to lose it in Florida. It's a pretty pink. It really makes sure you're not going to steal the damn thing, right? Oh, so I can adjust it however long I want it by adjusting these straps here. And then this goes inside your phone case, and then it'll attach your phone. And then if I need my phone off, there's a quick little lever here so I can just take it off. I like it. My oven just heated up. Oh, thank you. This is last year's Buc-ee's t-shirt. I love this sweatshirt. So this is coming with me. Let's see how our stuff is looking since it just heated up. We've got to wait a little bit. I'll put this away. So I am on yeah, I love Disney. Disney's my favorite place. And I told my husband, I said, when we move, we got to be near Disney. I'm not going to Florida and not being near Disney World. Not happening. And I tell you, at the price of these damn tickets, you can bet your sweet bippy I'll get an annual pass and make it really worth my while. Because I couldn't get over the price of tickets for the park. So I am doing a 5-day intermittent fasting program. I eat a high protein lunch and then I eat a sensible dinner. So this is my lunch. Whether I eat the whole thing or not, I'm not too sure. I was really hungry a little while ago and now I'm not so hungry right now because I'm drinking my ketone. I got a little late start with my ketone. Oh, also, Teresa, tell them to look for me. It was funny. Skylar had Dylan's family over for dinner on Sunday at her house. And they're like, we see your mom every day with my water of the day. They all knew my spiel. So it was kind of funny. She goes, Mom, you're a celebrity. I'm like, I wouldn't go that far. But I did just hit 100,000 followers on Instagram. My Instagram account was my hardest one to grow. I stayed at 1,200 people for over 4 years. I couldn't grow past 1,200 for 4 years. And it just stayed. And then all of a sudden, with my Water of the Days, they just went crazy. So now my worst platform is my TikTok. That went up to 42,000 like that, and it stayed there. So, and Facebook is my largest platform. Facebook is what I do most of my stuff on. Facebook gets the whole variety of everything. I can do lives on here. I can cook on here. I can do my Word of the Days. I can show you my TikToks. I can do everything on here. And Facebook was the first page that actually started paying me as well. Well, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it. So I do now get paid on all 3 platforms. So by you watching me helps me with be monetized. By you tapping that screen and showing some hearts, lets the platforms know that you like what you see. So if you watch a video, just put a comment, drop a heart. It lets them know that you're liking what you see. So if you just watch it and scroll on by, they don't know you liked it. And they're like, no one likes this old lady. They're just scrolling on by her, you know? So if you like it, that's the way. Thank you. But that's how they know that you're enjoying the content. And when they see that you're enjoying the content, then they push my content out more and it reaches all over. I can't tell you how many countries my content has hit. I also sell my ketones. I sell my drinks, right? I am now an international company. I have customers in Australia. I have customers in Austria. I have customers in Canada. I hit all over the United States. I have, where else? I have a Hawaiian customer. I have a Puerto Rico customer. I have a lot from South Africa, but they haven't figured out how they can do the shipping to get the products. The company themselves, we are authorized, and I think it's 39 countries, okay? So we're working on more, but right now we have 39 countries that we sell in. We have a very, very big international company. Italy is very large. Germany is very large. Mexico is very large. We have very large companies. We have Switzerland, Belgium. That's like crazy. It's like we're definitely an international company, and I love that for us. So these here taste like potato chips. I am a chip girl. If you watched my live the other night, I like to snack. I'd rather snack than eat a full course meal. Thanksgiving, I'd rather go to dessert than have the dinner, okay? So, oh, the other thing I wanted to share with you, since I've got you live here, I am Italian, if you didn't know by the name of Ubertaccio, okay? So I am Italian, and I make what we call the Italian pizza game. It is an Italian Easter pie. It's made with meats and cheeses, and we always, sorry about that. We always make the dough on Thursday. We assemble the pie and cook it on Friday, Good Friday, and then we eat it on Saturday. I'm traveling on Good Friday, so I can't make it then. And you have to order special cheese and stuff. I ordered my cheese. We just picked it up. So tomorrow, I'm going to make the dough for it. And then Thursday, I'm going to prepare the filling and bake it off. So I'm going to do it live on Facebook. I am not going to set myself to a time because I know I've got a bunch of different, we've still got more doctor's appointments, okay? So I think tomorrow's my husband's appointment finally. He gets to go to one. I went Monday and Tuesday. He goes Wednesday, and I think I go Thursday. Like, it's crazy. So the joys of getting old. You have our biggest schedule is who has a doctor's appointment today. But these chips are delicious. I don't think they taste bad at all. Like I said, I am a big chipaholic. And to know that I can consume this entire bag with my lunch today is a beautiful thing. Let me check my dip. Okay, so here's the dip. Again, you can make this with beef, you can make it with chicken, you can make it without meat. The meat just gives you more protein. So. And the other thing, do not fly with this in an airplane, okay? Let me tell you why. Skylar and I think we were going to Dallas this time. And I had a few bags of these sealed up. And then I had some potato chips, okay? I had potato chips, I had some Doritos, but I had these. And all of a sudden we went to go to our snack bag to pick out something to nosh on. And this bag completely was distended. I was such a nervous wreck. I thought the damn bag was going to pop in the airplane. And then people would have thought that it was like a bomb or something. I was never so scared in my entire life. I was afraid to rip it, to let the air out. We made it safe and sound. It never exploded, but it almost did. So do not fly with one of these. I'm just telling you. I don't know why. None of the other bags did it. Only these, and every bag that I did. I made a nacho beef dip today. I used a cup of Good Culture cottage cheese. Where's the lid? There's the front, marron. Good Culture cottage cheese. I did a cup of that. I did a cup of ground beef with taco seasoning, a quarter cup of cheddar cheese, a teaspoon of my taco seasoning, and a quarter of a teaspoon of my hot sauce. Cooked it till it's all blended, and now I'm going to eat it. This is my lunch. This is a high protein lunch with these wild protein chips. See, regular chip. Here we go. It's such an easy recipe, Sharon. Again, leave the hot sauce out if you don't like hot sauce. I use beef with taco seasoning. You could just use plain hamburger meat. You can put chicken in it. You can leave the meat out. Whatever floats your boat. So these are 13 grams of protein. My cheese was 7 grams of protein. My beef was 40 grams of protein. And my cottage cheese was 28 grams of protein. I'm not a big fan of the Quest. I do like Legend, but I have a hard time finding them. But I don't like the Quest. Here we go. So I'll eat this till I'm full, or until my chips are gone. And then I'll be back later for Taco Tuesday. So if you want to get in on my iFast, we're on day 2. It is on sale for next month. Get it now and get ready. In the meantime, once you get it, you can start drinking your ketones. And then get right into the iFast. We do it once a month. So it worked out perfect for me that the iFast will end on Friday. Friday, I won't probably be on par with it because it's a traveling day for me. It takes us 8 hours to get to Orlando. So, but I will be conscious of what I'm eating because it's also Good Friday. So there's no meat on Friday. So 88 grams, if I eat this whole thing, Amazing, right? And they tell you to eat about 100 grams a day. And I'm getting the 88 just in lunch if I eat this whole thing. I can almost guarantee I won't. I'll probably eat about half of it. But if I were to, I could. That's the beauty of this. So have a great day. I'll see you all later. And let me know if I can help you get started on this journey. This has been a godsend for me. It has been the answer to my prayers. It has been something I have been searching for a long time. So why do I drink the ketones? Because they help with the appetite control. So like I said, I probably won't eat this whole thing. My eyes are always bigger than my belly is. So have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.